Hello everyone, it is me, Mary, and I am here today with a health-related video for you. I have had a lot of people ask me about, my health, where it's at, what's going on, so I thought I'd bring this video. It is not a couponing video, it is a personal video. I know that not everybody's going to care, believe you me, I have people in my life right now that don't care, but absolutely. I know there are people on here who definitely have had some concern, and I wanted to bring that to you today. So, a little bit of a backstory. I've had heart issues for many, many years. Actually, when I was like 30, I had an incident, and I was about to have to go on a pacemaker, which was a very hard time in my life. I take about 17 different prescriptions every single day. I just had a lot of stuff going on, okay, guys? So, but yes, and then if you are with me from the beginning, you know about 3 months ago I had a pretty bad concussion, and then after that, about a month or so after that, I ended up having a TIA mini stroke. So, and it was a long story how that went. Basically, I went to a hospital here in Maine, and they didn't take me serious at all, even though I couldn't speak, couldn't move the side of my body. It was tingly, numb. Just had a really hard time. And I mean, when I say I couldn't speak, I mean I could not speak whatsoever. So yeah, I remember going in and this woman's like, "Why can't you speak?" And then my daughter tried to explain to her what had been going on. She said, "Well, at about this time," and I need to hear it from her. So it was really hard. And then they didn't have like specialists on at night for some reason in a hospital, which is a pretty big hospital here, so I don't get that. And then they said they couldn't do an MRI at night because they couldn't call people in, especially for me. And I mean, even before that, they left me alone for like 3 hours, and the woman told me the doctor was busy, and I'm like, really? So I guess a stroke is not something to be concerned with, right? But yeah, he really dismissed it as, complications from a concussion, and that was really it. So the next day I went to another hospital. He's so sweet. I went to another hospital, and they didn't even have an MRI. Wow, this happens, guys. So yeah, after that, I went to my doctor, and she was highly agitated and said that the problem with the TIA or mini stroke is that the clot will end up kind of disintegrating and breaking up to allow for the passage. It's a little bit different from a full-blown stroke, because with a full-blown stroke, at times you actually have to go in and have the surgery to remove the stroke, or different measures, not remove the stroke, the clot, or different measures to heavily address that. The problem with that, though, is that if you don't get imaging immediately, you really are at a hard place of finding out where it originated from, what the area is, XYZ. So she did a lot of testing, MRAs, MRIs, heart tests, a lot of different stuff. And unfortunately, while some abnormalities were noted, the actual location of the blockage was not able to be found. And like I said, and like she very simply said, you have to find those things immediately. So if you feel that you're having a stroke, if you have symptomologies of such, be very, very stern and let the hospital know to take it seriously, because I promise you now, these types of things maybe a TIA doesn't kill you, but it does damage. And in addition to that, a TIA can be a very big indicator of an upcoming stroke within hours, minutes, days, week, whatever it is. So don't let anybody, don't do the same mistake that I did and kind of, just lay down with it. You can't do that, okay? So yes, what is going on right now? Like I said, there were some abnormalities, and her concern is right now, especially with the heart. So what we are doing is something, I've done this before, but never for 30 days. I've been on heart monitors a lot, and a few videos ago, y'all probably saw me on one. But now she has ordered a 30-day heart monitor, so it's a lot of fun, right? So I have this thing here. So if y'all see leads in my videos, that's what this is about. I have 4 leads, so I have like 1, 2, and then I've got 2 under, lower down. And then this basically is a system. So if y'all ever have to go on a longer monitor, I would definitely recommend this. It's my first day getting it. I got it at the hospital today. And it is called Rhythm Star. So it's really neat. Mobile cardiac monitoring system. What's really neat with this thing is that if you've ever been on heart monitors before, you probably know that you have to have a diary and you have to write down everything that's going on when you feel the onset of some types of symptoms. But with this one, you literally push this button once, then you hold down the button and it'll go to what symptoms are you feeling. You feel dizzy, you feel this, you feel that. And then you select that, and then it goes to the next one. What activity level are you at? So what are you doing? And so that way, it's not only continually monitoring you, but it's kind of getting a little bit of a better view of what activities are causing what symptomology. So really neat. And something else is it comes with 3 packs of these, so a whole bunch of the leads. So what I liked about this is that it also comes with a battery and a charger, 2 batteries and a charger. So whenever you're changing it out, because you have to change it out once a day, you can take a shower, you change out your leads, and you have to put it right back on. This is actually an AT&T device, so really, really cool, guys. Anyways, I thought I would definitely bring that to y'all. It is what it is. At this point, just really still upset with what happened here in Maine with the doctors. Really, really am upset. I'm not trying to say that Georgia's the best, but I'm saying that we have amazing medical facilities, practices. Even my cardiologist has everything, CAT scan, MRI, any type of testing that you could use. Just in my cardiology office, we have it back home. So when you're thinking about a major hospital not having these abilities is really just kind of, I don't even know. And this is in the capital of Maine. This is not some very small area. So for me to have this type of thing and to be treated so poorly and dismissed was really upsetting. But, you keep it on, keep moving. So that's that. I just wanted to bring this to y'all. Thank you for watching. And I wanted to say that I really do appreciate all the commentary that I got when I actually had the stroke and everybody who is writing to me. I absolutely appreciate that. Even, in my personal life right now, it's not like I've really got a bunch of support for my medical issues. And that's just the way it is. So when you have people who are so kind and reach out to you in this format, it really is appreciated. I appreciate it immensely. So I wanted to say that. I remember when I first had my heart issue, and then to follow when I was hospitalized in ICU for a week when my lungs gave out from being stung by a wasp. I was thinking I had like 150 people who were in my social circle. I was in a very powerful position. I knew the big wigs all through Atlanta. I've been on the show Atlanta Housewives, so Real Housewives of Atlanta. I knew a lot of people. So in saying that, for me to go from, being some social butterfly and knowing everybody to finding out that nobody was there, I went from that many people to maybe 3 or 4 people on my social network at this point. And, it can really be upsetting. But the reality is, and what I would like for you to know if you're struggling with health issues, don't always think that people are going to be sympathetic, empathetic. Don't think that people are going to care. There are people who do, but you have to be strong enough to understand that despite whatever types of situations that you're facing, despite the lack of encouragement or help from other people, you have to be able to push through it and understand that you're worth it. So I did want to bring that out there to you guys. And y'all see this little monster? He came over here. He can always tell. He is so sweet. You see this? This is why I have cats. This is why I love them so much. But anyways, if you find somebody who does care, or if you have people there in your social network who are there for you, definitely those are people you don't want to lose in your life, because typically when times get hard, people go away, or they just don't. If you're not relevant for them and you're not doing what they want you to do and helping them the way they want to be helped, you're kind of like just put to the side. And I've been there. So I do want to definitely say thank you to everybody who has been here with me and everybody who cares. I really, really, really appreciate it. So thank you all. And I'll let you know if anything else happens and how this heart monitor's going for me, and I'll update y'all in another video about it, because I think it's important for people who have to go on these types of long monitors to see their options. So that's that. Thank you guys. Bye.